Welcome back. We're here at the Esquire Hour right here on 100.9 FM WXIR Extreme Independent Radio. This is the Esquire Hour. Tune in every Saturday from noon to 1 right here on WXIR every Saturday. You can feel free to call us 585-219-8889. 585-219-8889. You think I should have that number memorized by now?
For real. I
still have to read it.
You know why? When is the last time you memorized a phone number?
Oh, man,
like
the cell phone?
Right. We don't even have to use our brains as much.
No.
Like for anything really, so.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I should know the number, but I have to read it every time. It's crazy too because like when I look at the number too, I'm like I literally have to read it like 585-219-8889. That's why I say
not
it
look
the way
away.
I do it, you know?
Don't look away.
I'm reading it, you know. I'm reading it, so that's why I'm saying it. And we're talking about voter rights today. Voter rights.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So besides, so if you're a felon but you're still on parole, or probation.
Parole.
Or just parole.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're on probation, you can apply to get...
Probation is usually for people with misdemeanors.
Oh, felony, you don't get one? Like if you get released and you don't get on probation?
Parole. I mean, yeah, you can have probation too, though.
Okay, so anyway,
Parole is when you get released from jail. Probation is...
Okay.
It's weird.
Okay.
It's complicated.
All right.
I mean, you can have like 5 years probation, you know, or whatever, when you have a felony, so...
Okay.
You can be on probation too.
Okay.
Not at the same time.
All right.
One or the other.
Okay. Because that would be too much.
Too much?
That would be too much to have parole and
I've seen people on parole
probation.
and probation at the same time.
Really?
Yes.
That sucks.
It's stupid.
That sucks.
Maybe that's what you mean.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah. I guess. So is...
I remember one time I represented a guy in Henrietta who was on both, and I was just like, what? I worked at the public defender's office at the time. It was weird.
Dang.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Are there any other situations that would prevent you from being able to vote?
Not being a citizen.
Well, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Definitely got to be a citizen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so not even like if you have like a what is that thing? A visa or whatever it is, yeah.
If you have a visa, like a work visa, or just like permission to be here.
Yeah. No. Green card, no.
Nah, man.
Okay. Actual U.S. citizen, like you had to take
or
that.
Naturalized, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And
there are a lot of people. Yeah, they get like certain types of visas or what have you. And that will result in like voter fraud. You know, if you go and you're not like.
But someone should catch that though, right? Along the way.
I mean, you know, you say someone should catch it. Like it's just like, it's hard to say. Usually there are a lot of tip-offs from like candidates. You know, candidates will challenge like the votes that their opponents got. You know, stuff like that. You get some kind of tip from somewhere. I mean, we try to police it as much as we can. In this country, we do pretty good with that, you know? But yeah, I mean, it happens. It can happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have any stories with, like,
no voting?
Voters.
No,
I don't have
It's kind of a boring topic.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't really see, like, what
you know what, though? I want to say this. I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I want to say
ahead.
this
because
you said kind of a boring topic, right? But I want to give you credit for Paul Manafort, right? Because
so you better say that.
Because people don't know, like behind the scenes, we like chat and stuff like that about topics and what are we gonna discuss or whatever. And you threw out the whole Paul Manafort thing. You know what I'm saying? And like you called it nail on the head. It was crazy. It was like a couple weeks ago. We kind of like touched on it just like briefly or whatever. But it was like a topic that you like, wanted to champion a little bit. I didn't shoot it down, but I'm just, but it's crazy because the verdict came back, and of the 18 counts he was convicted on 8. The other 10 was like a deadlock.
Because of one person. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, what's crazy, right? So like that is the difference between like conviction and like, oftentimes exoneration or at least some sort of deadlock or whatever. It's like usually those that one holdout juror sometimes, and all you need is one. That's what I tell clients all the time too, right? It's like even when we're having this jury trial here, right? You only need one person. You only need one.
That is absolutely amazing.
Prosecutors need them all, but you only need one.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is amazing. Because one of the jurors spoke out and was talking about how much they tried to convince this one person to just agree with all of them. Gave them so much evidence, and
I've heard so many stories. Not on this particular case, but just jurors look, we all want to go home.
Right.
We got families. We got this going on. We got that going on.
Right.
Are you, stupid? This is, this is what we see. How don't you see it the way we see it? It's just yo.
Yeah. I would love to hear that juror's point of view, perspective. I would love to.
I would say put it in a book.
Right. That would be smart.
Enterprising me is put it in a book.
That would be smart. But that whole trial was absolutely amazing to me and intrigued me so much. That's why I had brought it up a couple weeks ago, because I'm just sitting here thinking, if you were an everyday person, could you ever get away with that level of fraud? An
average person?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't either.
Well, he thought he did.
Right.
He thought he did,
right.
Obviously. He carried it out for a while.
Yeah.
He went on for years with this mess, and he just kept escalating it. It's that classic case of, you get greedy, and you keep trying. You want more and more and more. And then you hit that ceiling boom. So you're going to get caught eventually, no matter who you are.
I don't play with taxes, man. You can't play with taxes, yo. Taxes are no joke.
Taxes, this man was inflating income.
Yeah. A lot, and they're saying this is a real heavy blow being dealt right now. So, and then he's still got the stuff going on in DC. He's
got another trial coming.
More, legal trouble to come. So it's whoa.
That's heavy. I'm not jealous or envious of him at all. That's heavy. Yeah. That is really heavy.
That's crazy.
I mean,
a lot. Yeah. So that's not something. But I wanted to give you credit where credit is due, because
thank you.
You called that.
Thank you.
And that was wild right there. Nah, for real. When I saw the conviction, I was like, what? 8 of 18. But 10 counts. One person.
Yeah.
Holding out for 10 counts.
That is amazing. That is.
I do like you. I do wonder, man, what were they thinking, or what was, what was coming off? I don't know. It's weird. What were they thinking? I don't know. 585-219-8889 if you want to join the discussion here on the Esquire Hour. And we were talking about voter rights, even though you said it was kind of a boring topic. But, people do need to know that they can vote, they should vote. Definitely want to register so that you can vote. Get out there. It's your civic duty, like jury duty. It's your civic duty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
I went through that process once.
What, jury
But I
duty?
loved it.
For real?
I think whenever I tell people that, they're like, what is wrong with you? But it was...
I'm not going to say what's wrong with you, but I don't hear people saying that they
I was intrigued by it. It was a long process. I actually got, because there was a trial going on for someone who was riding in a car with someone who had a handgun.
Whoa. Okay.
And he was going to trial for it. He decided he wanted to go to trial. So they were picking the jurors for the trial. And so I was sitting there just amazed by the process, because I got all the way into the courtroom, but they picked the 12 before they got to me.
They picked the jurors.
The jurors, yeah.
Oh,
before they got to me. So, and then, at that point, everybody that was left got dismissed.
Yeah.
But
man, you didn't get to sit on the jury?
I wanted to so bad. Oh man, I wanted to.
Yo, it's crazy because you hear all the excuses. People are like, oh, wait, I think I have somebody trying to call in. Hold on 1 second. Esquire Hour. Okay, hold on 1 second. I think we have a caller, so let me put him through. Caller, you're on the air.
Am I on there?
Yeah, you are.
Big up to my mom. What's up, Renee? What's up, Renee? What up, y'all?
Oh, my
Anyway,
goodness.
I had to take one of those things real quick. So this is Frank Carson calling. It's good, y'all. How you feeling?
Yo, man, I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. How you?
Good? Good, yeah. If you looking fresh and all that, brother. Anyway, so we know in the history of voters' rights, we have, Jim Crow laws, literacy tests and all those types of things.
Uh-huh.
And like small areas, like little counties, 500 people or 1,000 people, and all these areas that are like less regulated, can like do what they want a little bit. How do we know that some of those types of things are not still the case?
You said, how do we know that's not happening?
Yeah, I mean, how do are there things in place to like prevent those kind of small counties that may have more like biases to stop folks from voting?
Right.
Or
yeah, I mean, there have been a lot of activities that are instituted to like keep people from voting and things of that nature. There's no way to really guarantee or assure that it's not happening, but typically, voters or would-be voters, people who potentially want to vote, they typically alert someone in the public or multiple individuals in the public, which, sparks investigations, things of that nature. And, we attempt then as a society to try to quell that as much as possible. But you said something, you kind of hit it right on there, like with the Jim Crow laws and things of that nature, like that has been going on for a long time, and it's deep rooted in this country. It's not something that I think has been completely eradicated.
I think every election you hear something happened in certain areas, and people
right.
feel like their rights were taken from them one way or the other.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like the only way to kind of counteract that is for people to get involved.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you motivate people to do that.
Just by doing what you're doing.
I think that's a good question. Is is it really the law that gets created that protects the rights of people, or is it the people that is forced? And which is more important between those two?
I don't know if our caller got cut off or not, but I think I'm going to piggyback on kind of what he just said, though, which is, is it like the people, or is it like, like the institution, like the law or what have you, I would be of the opinion that it's like the people, that kind of band together to make sure that we are making sure that the laws are enforced, making sure that we kind of like have the fairness and giving everyone the ability to vote, which is their right.
Right, which we fought hard to get.
And we still fighting.
And
we can't see, that's the thing, we can't like forget, like we are still fighting.
But I feel like some people feel like that we made it. Mm-hmm. There's people that still think that. Mm-hmm. And that there's no struggle today. Like there are people that really think that.
So
I think that although there's like plenty of examples all the way around, mm-hmm. there's people that still feel like oh well, we're good.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not. Yeah. Like it's just manifested itself into something different. It looks different now. It doesn't look like how it did with the hoses and dogs back in the day. It's different now.
It's on paper. A lot of times that's what happens too, right? Is it goes from being like an act to something that's on paper, and then we have to then, march and protest and things of that nature to change what is on paper. The thing is, I would say let us all like just at least feel encouraged though, in the sense that these things pop up, but as a people we move in a direction where we knock these things down. They continue to sprout up, and as fast as we possibly can, as much as we possibly can, you know, we do what we can to kind of drive it all out. You know what I'm saying? You tuned into the Esquire Hour right here on 100.9 FM WXIR. 585-219-8889 is the call-in number. Definitely give us a call or hit us up on Facebook. If you have any questions, we're on Facebook Live as well. We'll be right back in just a moment. Yo, you are so ridiculous, man. You're like making me laugh.